Hey guys, Brady at East Rosebud here. This morning we are going to tie a Caddis variation, ride super low in the water, and it's just a different way to tie a wing on a Caddis. Pretty cool, I'll walk you through it. Let's get started. Alright, start this thing off. We're going to tie this on a Firehole 419. I tie these typically from, 14s to 18s. This is a size 12 just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And we've got UTC 70 in olive green. So we're just going to start this thread, get our thread base down here. And work to the bend. Now we're going to take an olive CDC feather. You want a fairly long one for this. And we're going to tie it in by the tip. Cover that up, make sure we're fairly smooth on the body here. 3/4 or so up the shank of this hook. So now we're going to take this CDC feather and kind of twist it a few times and palmer this as our body. And tie that off. I'll get a couple more good thread wraps on it, and I'll go in with my scissors and trim out these super long stragglers here. Gives it just a kind of a buggy look for a body that's super easy. So now I started doing this because I had so many soft hackles necks that you get these giant feathers on, and I was struggling to find things to do with them, so I found a way to use them as a wing virtually. So we're going to take a piece of just clear packing tape, lay that feather down flat on the table, and basically cover this feather with tape. Try to keep it as flat as you can. So it winds up looking something like that. Now from here we're going to take our Caddis wing cutter and punch out right from the center of that piece of tape. So now we've got a Caddis wing that's actually got some color, some variety to it. So we're going to tie this in as a low riding wing. I want it to extend just past the body that we made with CDC there. Loose wrap, make sure we're good, and start to bite down on it a little bit. So now we've got this really cool low riding Caddis wing that's super durable. Now from here you can do a number of things with this fly. I like keeping it all CDC, so I'll just dubbing loop this real quick. Go to your dubbing tool, and then I'm going to take a couple pieces of CDC and kind of put them side by side. We'll take one of our material clips here, load it up full of CDC. Cut out our feather here. That's what we wind up with, something really messy, which I prefer. Caddis look like a mess, so make it messy. Spin that up a few times. And we'll just palmer this thing forward, right up to the eye. and tie Okay, I'm gonna preen back some of those crazy fibers, build just a little bit of a head so we don't have any CDC jamming up the eye or anything like that. Go ahead and whip finish it. Now from here it's kind of dealer's choice. You can leave it super long. What I tend to do is flip our hook here, pick up some of these fibers and shorten at least the belly side. I want it a little bit longer than the body, but not crazy long to where it's past the hook point or anything like that. And then up top, I'll trim up a couple of these super long ones. But I do like to leave it a little long. That way when it lays down, it kind of splays out. But there is a cool kind of CDC lowrider caddis. Thanks for joining us.